there's gonna come a day, someone's gonna get killed out there. And I turn to her and say, Texas. She says, what? I said, Texas. She says, what?
We need a
they got big long roads out there. Warm winds blowing, heat and blue sky, and a road that goes forever. I'm going to Texas. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
127. Let's go, team. Hold on. What the fuck? What's up, Frank Tomaszewski?
Got no guitar. Got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit. Get a lit and let the blues lay where they are. Cause the blues some days, they won't let go.
It won't turn on. Yeah, the bulb went bad.
They won't let go.
I ordered another one. It'll be here Thursday.
But it's Saturday. We're at the shop today. Let's celebrate. Light up an
We got England in the
alley.
house.
Raise a toast.
In 30 seconds,
Watch the
everyone
blues
goes
go
share
up
this
in
on
smoke.
Facebook, from our Facebook. I'm talking because I know you got more followers than us.
Watch the blues go up in smoke.
Greetings. Okay, 20.
I got a fine cigar.
Whoa! This is like, it's like it's planned. It's Saturday, and we're at the shop. What's up, everybody? What's up? Woo! We have a packed house.
We have a packed house, and you know what else we have?
What?
Music, because I forgot to turn this music off.
We do have music, but it's, I'm sure Chris can make it go away.
Chris can do anything.
Chris can do anything. Well, I don't know if you want to go through a script, but I'll tell you one thing. It just proves that we have a bunch of cheap sons of bitches, because when you tell them free cigar, they're here.
They're here.
Yeah.
We're not talking about you, Marcos. We're not talking about you. on today's show, we have...
You know, we're feeling a little cocky up in here today. The fastest cigar in the humidor.
It's going to make sense, I promise.
I hope so. The LCA cigars are here.
They here.
Another cigar named after a food, but doesn't taste anything like the food.
Yeah.
I don't know what are these.
I don't get it. And, I don't know, ad-lib one of them.
I don't know. I got nothing.
Damn it. You were here too late
I was
last
here
night.
too late last night, and I'm only one cup into our Distretto coffee this morning.
Huge shout out right now. What's up, Casey Hogan?
The Distretto did something a little magical over there.
Yep.
They actually made a cold brew from the beans that were in the whiskey barrel.
Yep.
And holy cow, is it intense.
I agree. And those who are just tuning in, let us know how's background noise right now. We've got some music going. We've got JJ fam talking back there. So let us know if we're coming a little bit fuzzy here. Casey Hogan, what up?
As usual,
if you're on Facebook,
share it with your 3 friends. Thank you, Chris. That is awesome. If you're coming to us from a foreign country like Chicago, Let us know where you're coming in from, and we will say good morning to you in your native tongue. We know that we have Grizz is in here from England. Listen to this. I've been working on the Cockney version of this. Good day, mate.
Speaking of Cockney, we got some Hondurans in here. Go ahead and just tell them.
Hola, mate.
What?
Don't they say hola?
What are you, having a stroke?
But they're actually from Honduras. It's not like they're visitors. So I was giving it to them the way they
Edgar,
do.
Edgar's from Mexico, and he's like, "Hey, good day,
Good day, mate. Well,
so do it in the
I
Honduran.
haven't been to Honduras. I don't know if they're angry Mexicans down there.
They're not. They're Honduran.
I don't know if they're angry.
You guys angry people or happy people? Happy people. There it is.
Good day, mate.
There it is.
That sounded exactly like you just, when you walk into a coffee shop down in Honduras, that's what it sounded like, isn't
Yeah.
it? Exactly.
Oh.
Guys, it's shocking sometimes how I'm able to nail that.
You know,
There's only a couple things I'm proud of. One of them is my good morning.
what's your other one?
Just I can make chrome really clean. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Polish the shit. I
kids,
like
nothing.
Kids, I kind of fell short on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we
but
fell
Nathan's
on
still
our
my
heads.
favorite. Yeah.
We fell on our heads because you.
Well, you might have been dropped.
Nate did get dropped.
Nate got dropped right on his face.
Because you didn't pay for the good babysitter.
I did not pay for the good babysitter.
We paid for the babysitter. Didn't
I had to
speak
pay for
English.
that bitch, and she dropped Nathan on his head, and she broke his front tooth. His front tooth fell out.
No, he had a shark tooth.
He
had
did.
The
He had the little shark tooth.
He
Yeah,
looked like Lloyd Christmas.
He acts like him.
Yep.
Yeah. So who we got? We got Craig in.
Yep,
We got
sound
Kathleen in. Kathleen should be here, but she's obviously not. I'm not sure what that's all about. Sounds like a conspiracy.
That's it.
Larry Adams is in, of course, from LaGrange, Missouri.
That's it.
Good day, mate.
We got Rob is in and in, sound off. We got JJ in the house. Good morning, my cigar peeps. Good morning, fam. For
And
sure, baby.
Travis, good day, mate. That's to his mom.
Nice.
Yeah, talking to your mom.
Darren's up here. Darren's probably in Serbia or
He's in
somewhere.
Serbia or someplace. Good day, mate. Darren, get out of the way. Bring Yulia forward, and good day, mate. Her. 'Cause
Good day, mate, her.
good day, mate. Her, because Darren just
You know
scoot
what?
out of the way.
You know what? To you, good morning, Darren. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And then we've got Sydney. He's up in, I think he's in Philly right now. Either
Oh,
in
is
Philly
he?
or, yeah, I saw he's been going, I don't know where the hell he is. But come on back. We miss you.
Philly, Philly. That is a group. That is an angry town, particularly if you have a Cowboys outfit on. They're cranky. They do not say good morning. There are a lot of F's.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, get out of here! What are you doing? No, that's Chicago. That was my Chicago last week. Yeah.
That's because you're walking around just saying, good day, mate. You just walk into a coffee shop. Good day, mate. Good day, mate. Good day, mate.
So Blake, we all know Blake. Blake's a special guy. He gets to park up front, where the short bus parking is. His parents think I'm drunk. You know what's scary?
You know what?
I haven't had a drink since 1984. You should have seen me then.
You know what?
I mean,
What I would give to see old films of you drunk.
What?
I have seen you after you eat a gummy, and you don't hold your shit well. I
knew that I had
I saw
a
that
mind
photo.
that wouldn't allow these alternative sources that mess with it. I wasn't going to fare well. I was going to
All
be
I
the
had
guy
to do is sit you in front of the show Ancient Aliens, and you would have been gone for hours.
for hours.
You would have came back. With
I would have watched the same one over and over again, and said, "I believe it."
We got Brookie in. We got Brooke. Okay, let's talk last night, shall we?
Last night was awesome. First Friday, of course. First Fridays are awesome anyway, but packed to the bejesus belt last night. It was packed. We were turning people away. Unfortunately, we're sorry about that, but here's a tip. As soon as Facebook comes out and Eventbrite comes out and we announce an event, get in, because they
Yes.
sell out very quickly.
And I do want to address that because a couple people said this week, well, you don't post it until that week. Well, because if I post it a week before, it sells out because people just hop in and they hog
Right,
the seat.
right.
And then when that happens, when they just hog it, then they know they've got it, and then maybe they show up. No, I want
Yeah.
people who want to come here.
Yep.
And last night was a perfect example of that because it was great. You had Marcos came in. Did you bring two couples with you or one couple?
Yeah.
Two couples. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the right Marcos and bringing couples, that's the right environment. So if you want to go to First Fridays, look that week before, and it's going to drop, and then hop on it and go.
I'll tell you what, Jesse was here last night, a solo player that just played an acoustic guitar. This guy played everything from 70s classic rock to Michael Jackson. And it was
he
all
good?
He was amazing.
Oh, he needs to come back then.
Oh, no, I'm telling you, he was, and he fired up at 7, and he was playing till the very end.
You're kidding me.
No, I mean, he rocked it. And everybody was just, it wasn't a dancing crowd. It was just, he did play some country, and then, of course, the hillbillies back there got up.
Which hillbillies?
Who do you think?
Oh, she looked around.
Yeah.
She looked around.
Yeah, no.
What was she doing? A little line
They do that organized line dancing because they don't have like an independent dance. They just have to kind of follow
the
each other.
herd. It's just like a bunch of cattle
It's like
dancing.
the cows. They all know at 6 o'clock it's time to go home. Yeah. So,
Sorry, Kayla.
but it was last night was just really, really good. It was full, and we launched. Obviously, we'll talk a little bit about the launch of the Boccocock Brothers cigars here at Industrial Cigars, and then we also had they were selling jewelry out in the lobby.
Yeah, that's a new approach.
Well, what was interesting was once they found out there was a significant discount, it started flying out the door, number one. Number two, 100% of the proceeds went to Begley's Spay It Forward, Texas.
Oh, that's cool.
So
he can chop
Yeah,
balls.
so my wife's nonprofit is pays to spay and neuter dogs for people that dogs, and now I found out cats.
Oh, cool. Why would you want to save cats?
I don't know.
They're murderers.
I don't know, but I'll tell you, this is like my tax dollars. I don't get a chance to say where my tax dollars go.
Yes.
I'm
Same with your
gonna
paycheck.
have a say where my money goes in this Pay It Forward because I'm not paying for cats.
No.
I'm anti-cat.
I'll pay for an exterminator. Whatever. They're murderers. I don't trust cats.
No. The cats teach women bad lessons.
Amen to that, brother.
Yes.
Amen to
It's
that.
It's science.
Yeah.
They were raised by they were raised by puma cubs.
Like Puma. hey, Kayla, are we on this topic here? We doing good? Good. Thank you. All right, there we go. So last night was great.
Because this
Also-
is a family show, I won't say why she's confused right now, but
That's
there's a
good
lot of
point.
cocks in the house. All I can tell you is
Oh Jesus.
the Boccocock brothers are here, both of them.
Boccocock brothers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wait for your cocktails.
You should have heard
until
what
we
she
bring
was
them on.
talking about last night.
I don't want to hear
Holy
what
cow.
any of you people were talking about last night.
No, but it was a great time.
Yeah. Also, friendly reminder for those who are looking to get into First Friday: if you bring a machine to take people's skin tags off, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Twice.
That is. Can we all agree that that's the right thing to do? Is just start wailing on people? I don't blame you. I blame the machine. The machine
lady.
Wielding lady.
Yeah.
You know what? Nothing says let's.
Let me put it this way.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
If Noah would have buckled her down, she wouldn't have been here last night.
Noah, we blame you. You shouldn't have done it. But
We are so fucking far off the tracks right now. We're like flying down the hill going, I think the tracks are up there. Let's reel this bitch back in.
no, I'm so comfortable with what's happening right now.
I am too.
This is kind of like when you take somebody through back roads and you're flying, and people
And they
all
don't
the
know you
passengers-
know it?
Yeah, all the passengers are freaking out. No. I've been down this road. I'm not panicked.
Yeah,
we're
no.
getting it back together because it wasn't ever. This is the direction we're supposed to go. See the cat? Dead cat. We knew the cat was there. We killed it. Let's move to cigars, shall we?
Love dead
Okay.
cats.
So we move into the fastest cigar in the humidor.
Yeah, explain that to me, because I don't know what that means.
Well, it's actually very important, Ronnie. It's very important when we were going through the design process of the new Dew Connoisseur label. Because what Crux is a luxury that everyone can really enjoy, right? So we started getting in and started working with the smaller ring gauge blend, the Dew Connoisseur.
Right.
And it's something that's very flavor forward, uses an Indonesian binder, which gets out of the way, and it has depth to it, it's floral, it's nice, it's elegant, but still deep.
The complexity of that cigar, and I smoked it yesterday, I smoked the Corona Gorda. The complexity of that cigar, the depth of that cigar, when people talk about complex cigars, that's a complex cigar.
Yep,
It just it takes you on a ride.
Couldn't agree
It's got great depth.
And exactly. So when we were going through all of those elements, we started looking at what mirrors that. So we started looking at, well, you've got an old Daytona, old Ferrari Daytona. You start getting into some of these classic cars that have this elegance and this timelessness. And that's really where Gabe came up with this concept for the new band. And that's the Do Connoisseur band. Got these little
Racing
sides
beds.
here. Yeah, it's basically it. It looks fast as hell.
Super.
But
sexy.
I really, really enjoy the way they came out. The cigars are phenomenal. I think they're going to do very well. And quite honestly, I think they're underpriced. But that's neither here nor there.
I agree with you because that was like $10.50 retail, so about $9 change for our members.
I think that's like $9.50.
No, it's like $10.50.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But the simple fact of the matter is that cigar was out a couple of years ago, and oh, by the way, it was really good a couple of years ago. And then it's waited for phase 2 of the rebranding process, and so it's kind of sat and waited for labels, and it is it's really good. So for the guys, we know there's literally thousands of you out there that are buying Crux from us on a regular basis. Try the Do Connoisseur.
Couldn't agree more.
Particularly if you like a smaller ring gauge. Now this Lancero, tell me this. This Lancero, the ring gauge seems smaller.
The number one is a 38.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Yep. And there's another one that is a 30. The Panatella, which we should bring in, I think the Panatella is a 35.
Okay.
It's really small. It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
So if you want to walk the dog with something, the Corona Gorda is where it's at. But
yeah, it's really good. And then was there one that's like a petite Lancero or?
Same ring gauge, it's just an inch shorter.
Okay, got it.
The number 2. I vote we bring them all in. They're
Okay.
really, really nice. So that is on the shelves now. This is it's part of the PCA release, but certain retailers are getting access to it first, and we're just proud to be one of them. So you can get them before they're actually truly released. So,
right.
Come in and check those out.
That's good. That's really good. Man, this is good.
What are you
Anyway,
smoking
we'll let's divert. We'll wait until because it's obvious we're smoking Boccocock Brothers cigars.
But look at all the new names coming in.
A lot of new names coming in. Wave to us if you're new. Yeah, lots of new names.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
cool. That is what's up.
That is awesome.
We got
So
Yvonne is in.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Look at that. We've got
a lot of people.
Oh, hang on. Sean Ratz is in.
Good. We got a little 6-year-old kid coming in that we can get him started on cigars too. Never get started.
That's the thing is if you get them hooked early, you got them for life.
For life.
They're worth
like your
so
daughter,
much more.
Your daughter's 4, cannot put a cigar down.
No.
Huh.
I said, she likes it. She does.
I showed her how to order pay-per-view the other day.
Oh,
yeah.
Great. Thanks.
So,
yeah. No.
I'm just here to help.
Honestly, she doesn't know the difference. She's 4, so she can now go to Netflix. She knows the difference. And she doesn't know the difference. She can't read rent or buy.
Oh,
so
yeah,
she
no.
just thinks the movie is the movie.
No, I told her that says good and better.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So.
And she didn't. You don't know that I said, go get Grampy's wallet because I'm putting it on my account right now. So thanks, Bob. So keep on teaching her.
I didn't think American Express had a credit, but they called me and said you're at your credit limit. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So okay, good. So we got that out of the way. I'm broke, and she's running. She's sitting on television. So so we also, as you guys know, we remember typically the first Friday of the month is a release of their very limited edition cigars. We get one every month. They do very well, I would say, for the most part. 90% of them have been winners. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. We just literally put these out last night, and I have not smoked it.
Yep.
This is called the Murder Hornet.
Great.
And it is from Matt Booth, but apparently it's going back and using some of Matt's older tobacco. So, and I don't know if that's Matt Booth's Davidoff era or what he's doing with Caldwell or some of the other stuff. But
I'll tell you,
Matt's always done a great cigar, and this is going to be one highly sought after. We're going to limit this to 5, and because we didn't get a ton of them, but this is in the humidor. It's kind of, what would you call that? A Corona Plus-ish, a little bit.
it actually looks more like the Lonsdale. Looks like a
Yeah, it's
Lonsdale
little
Angelique.
Yeah. Okay, so or Morava.
Yep. Frank, I'll grab you a Murder Hornet.
Yep. So,
But I'll tell you what, the other cigar that he did for the LCA not long ago, the Death Bucket 2, that was a
killed.
damn good cigar.
Yep.
So if this is anything like that, I'm really looking forward
yeah,
to
that's
smoking.
that's on my list today.
And
And then,
I don't
I know
know-
you love this type of stuff.
Yeah, here's a trend in the industry that I just don't understand, and all I'm gonna do is say the name and my take on it in today's segment of
With-
just shit on other people's
Yeah,
cigars.
no, but see, now here's the thing. It may actually have those flavors, and it may actually be a good cigar. But the concept that these guys are coming out with, trying to do these very obscure names, there was a phase where a lot of cigar manufacturers, I won't name names, but we know who they are, that were naming cigars after names that were like, only somebody that was alive in Cuba in 1950 would know what that meaning is.
Yeah.
You know, very obscure. It's kind of like, hey, I know what that means, but piss
And
on you.
now
it's
you just have people
it's
who,
just marshmallow, you know, or something.
Yeah, it's just food.
Rock.
It's food.
Yeah.
You've got this one is called fruit leather, so that's what that is.
I wonder what it tastes like. Fruit and
I don't know. It
leather
probably
or
tastes like a
something?
cigar, I would imagine.
I hope it's
if
good.
it tastes like a banana,
It's
you
got
know
a
what's going to
banana on it.
happen. You want to be a banana? Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Where's Hollywood? Hollywood. Hey, you ringing my ear. Hey, Hollywood.
Why don't you
Monty
look?
says,
Why'd you
"What's
turn
up?"
around and look forward? This is a whole thing tied around Halloween costume.
Let me tell you something here, real
Let me
quick.
take you back in time.
Let me take you back to 2003-ish. This is a. I think you're past the statute of limitations.
I hope so.
But if not, someone please call CPS on my.
That was
on my
Nebraska.
behalf.
They're out of their jurisdiction.
Sitting in the car,
Minding your own business. Be a
Going-
little asshole.
going to get a Halloween costume.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "What are you gonna be?" And I said, "I'm gonna be a banana."
Yep.
And he looked at me square in the eyes, hand on the wheel, and he smacked the piss out of me. And he smacked me to the point where I drooled, and it hit the back window of a very long Suburban. And then I started crawling, and he starts beating on me. And you know what?
You haven't been a banana since.
It wasn't a banana then. And I will tell you one thing.
Didn't you and somebody wear a banana suit and a gorilla suit and start a fight in Walmart?
No, well,
Ran through Walmart and
kind
started
of.
running through it and then tackled each other?
Here's the part that I've never told you until right now. What we also did was the gorilla would hide on the backside of Taco Bell and wait for a car to get their food, and the gorilla, Nathan, would run and steal and intercept the food, right? He'd intercept the food, and then I would come from the darkness of the other parking lot, and I would kick his ass, and I would steal the food in front of the car. So it was a whole experience. We had worked together, which translates into the ICC experience.
Okay, so you and Nathan are grounded for 2 weeks. Give me your phones.
So we did that.
That's good stuff.
That's
That's
a show.
I would have been proud
That's
of that
dinner
moment.
And that's dinner and a show.
Dinner and a show.
People paid twice for that.
Yeah. In Texas, you would have been shot before you got out of the drive-thru.
Yeah. Thank God
Yeah.
we were in
Yeah.
Nebraska.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. All right. I think it's time to put stars in the hot seats.
You think so?
I think so. You ready?
I
I
mean,
think
I'm
it's
watching
time.
him. He's got like that shaking,
I think it's
nervous
time.
thing.
Are you hopping in?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
hopping in.
perfect. Both are in. So everyone, please give it up to Doug and Bryant Boccocock, the Boccocock brothers. Come on into the hot seat. This is already. I don't know whose coffee this is.
Morning. Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Come on in.
Sit down, sit
In the
down,
nick
sit
of
down.
time.
Oh, just here in time to save the show.
Good
I
day,
know
mate.
it.
It's been.
Good day, mate.
These guys. Okay.
Buenos dias, mate. Honduras.
Whoa.
It used to be British
Buenos
Honduras.
dias.
So
What?
actually we've got Boccocock's actually a British name.
Really?
British
Yeah, it doesn't
cigar,
have a real.
absolutely.
It doesn't have a real Honduran tingle.
You know,
to it.
here's the thing. When I saw you at the show and I heard you speak in Spanish, I went, that guy, you know what, for
That
a
guy
white
can throw
guy,
down.
that guy throws down. And then it wasn't until last week that he's like, our home country of Honduras. So
Yeah.
got it.
All right.
Well, it's so funny actually, and I'm sure you have a script, and I'm just going in here. But
Trust
I
me,
remember
we have no
seeing-
script.
Yeah.
I remember meeting you guys. I'm coming in from the bathroom or wherever, and I see Brian being towered by all of these very tall, handsome dudes, and I'm like, oh crap, he needs help, because he's over there just like
He's
talking
gonna
to
get his
everybody.
This is
ass
at the,
He's gonna
this
get
at
his
the
ass
trade
kicked.
show. This is at the trade show a couple weeks ago.
At TPE, and I show up, and then I see Dave, and I'm like, holy crap! Like this guy is a celebrity.
That's the Saturday
Right,
at the
so-
shop guy.
Yeah,
That's
that
the
is
guy
it, yeah.
from that one show
That's
that I
the,
saw.
that's the special guy.
And I'm like, Brian, what the? You even know who you're talking to? In my mind,
Which a
Brian,
good thing I
don't bring
didn't.
it up.
It's a good thing I did.
Yeah, because
I wasn't starstruck.
That's exactly
I was-
right.
I was just like,
We at that
normal,
time
right?
we didn't have any Sharpies. We couldn't assign.
Couldn't
any
assign one more
cigars.
autograph.
No.
My Sharpie had actually worn out, but
Yeah.
then I found out you have to leave the cap on it because yeah.
So then you come back in, and
Yeah.
You
Thank
out?
for that? Yeah, I am, but it's fine.
I'll take
it. Fine. Yeah.
You wanna
And
knock that
I
ash
show
there?
up, and Ash in here, and I'm like, okay, I gotta slow down. I've gotta chill. These guys. So I think I made a pretty good impression. I hope. I mean, and it was all
Completely.
genuine.
Well, obviously,
Completely.
you're here.
I'm here 2 months later. So we thank you for that.
this
Yeah.
was pretty much the quickest introduction to line launch in I think our history.
Yeah.
It was just such a crazy cool meld of you guys know the culture of the shop, although first time in now you understood kind of who we are, and you go with the bigger lines and they're going, yeah, I'm sure you've got a nice shop.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of nice shops, but the culture is different.
Absolutely.
And you guys saw it right away, and your cigars smoke phenomenally well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And they spoke for themselves.
Thank you for
And
that.
here we sit.
we're really proud of them. 12 years in the making. I give a lot of props to the people in Honduras. It's an underrated country. It's got phenomenal tobacco.
Yes, they do.
It's
Rollers,
really.
and really, you gotta give them all this, and they have to see this, right? So we bring this show, and we're gonna show them, hey, this is where these cigars end up, from the blend master to the day-to-day roller that that has issues with paying the bills or whatever. They own this, and thank you guys for doing this. They need to know the process as well. So anyways,
Well, and I see it as this disconnected, disjointed two worlds of cigars. You have
Indeed.
first world cigar smokers who, they want to smoke cigars for the relaxation to get out because there's too much work, and then you have the third world production side of things in many places, and they're just trying to make it. Yeah, and I think that divide, it's our responsibility to meld those together.
That's exactly it. And our responsibility is for Honduras in particular, right? Because we're from there. I mean, Brian and I, we moved to the U.S. when I was 14. He was 15, and we've been back all the time. Our parents are there, so we're actually sponsoring a golf tournament in La Lima, Honduras, which is our community there, and we just want to give back. That's Honduras is, as Brian mentioned, underrated. So
And these are important. Shows like this, like these, are very important because I spend half the year down there. In Danli, I go to the factories and I spend time in the tobacco fields, and I show them these podcasts. I show them these shows, and they're like, "Oh my God!"
And we have to
this is
translate
us.
it though, because it's tough to translate. all
It'd
the
be really
stuff you
tough to
guys
translate
say.
all
So-
Oh yeah, no, you don't have those
subtitles.
words.
Yeah, can y'all do that? Can we get Mr. Hancock to get
some subtitles on that.
Because
We
you
might
guys
be
are
able to.
international.
Yeah, he is. His Spanish is tremendous. So if you just want to start typing in the,
Because that sense of pride is with like if these come out shitty. Sorry, pardon my
no, if they come
We
out
haven't
shitty,
cut. We haven't cut yet.
I show them, and I like to show like this is the blend master. So now you can't hide,
Yeah.
I'm holding you accountable for because I can't oversee every cigar going into the draw master, going through the
Right.
process. I can only inspect certain amount of boxes. I mean, I can only smoke so many cigars per day.
Right.
So yeah, it's to ensure quality is there. It's good for them to see what's happening here, because it's a bubble, right? So that's what we're trying to do.
Can you imagine them two in Honduras? Could you imagine what we need to take?
We won't make it
Yeah.
out.
The family
We should
to
do the
Honduras.
show so I can show you everything that I do.
Oh man, that would be
That'd
be
I'm sure you
awesome.
guys
Let's
can
go to
find
Let's
us.
go to Honduras.
Yeah.
But,
Sure.
Why not?
yeah, we'll
My
let it
passport's
do
probably good.
and then we go to Danlí. It's an hour and a half. But you guys want to rough it, or you guys like staying in bougie hotels? What do you guys like to
No.
do? I mean,
we
You
went to-
stick him in the
Who wants to rough
bougie.
it?
I don't rough
I
it.
don't rough it.
Air
I don't need
conditioning. I just
water.
air conditioning is convenient.
Wi-Fi.
Key,
Yeah.
that's key.
Water is
Wi-Fi.
convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, watch. What? So you met Nathan?
Yes, absolutely.
Nathan is the biggest, sweatiest of all of us.
Yeah.
And when you stick him in a place where there's no air conditioning, it is like a walking puddle behind him. It's just like you can hear the
It's like
noise.
squishing. His shoes are squishing and stuff. Like he just walked out of the lake.
Sounds like he's got the Crocs on.
So the process, we go to the trade show. They were actually next to Crux, so we make our first visit to Crux. I look over, I see the name Boccocock Brothers, and I'm like, huh. So we go around, we see all these other vendors. We're smoking their cigars. We're going along. We come in, we talk to these guys. Of course, our boy here, Doug, is starstruck, right? Yeah, he's just
I
like
mean, just-
on and on and on and on. Oh my God!
Said something about
can we
Michael,
take a picture while
Michael.
we're hugging? And it was very uncomfortable the first time. Second time I got
Matter of
used
fact,
to
I
it.
have that photo. I'll pull it up right now.
I just didn't understand why you want to do it in the bathroom. But anyway, so
Don't tell him that.
fast forward past the bathroom incident,
watching the
and
his wife's watching.
tomorrow's our anniversary.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you
Yeah.
for remembering. I almost forgot.
I'm just like the IRS. I'm just here to help. So anyway, long story short, we get the samples of cigars, and then we do our breakdown at the end of the night. And we're sitting in the bar at the Wynn. We're smoking the cigars, and it's like, holy shit, guys, this is really good. This might be the best cigar we've had so far.
Yeah.
And so we started smoking them. We came back. We did our evaluation process because there was 3 or 4 companies that had been pushing for the last couple of years to get in. We gave them another shot, and there was a couple of thumbs up and a couple of thumbs down, but it wasn't unanimous.
Yeah.
This was quickly unanimous. And what's interesting is Nathan's palate, he likes super strong. I don't like super strong, but it throws a blanket over such a huge number of cigar smokers. If you like a fuller bodied cigar, you're going to enjoy the complexity of this cigar. If you like a more mild cigar, it just sits right in your wheelhouse. So
Yep.
it's a great line. It's a short line, which is what we love as a retailer.
And that's the thing is I commend, and something that really helped us is keep it simple, stupid, right? Just do it, do a few, and as you'll obviously expand that line, but just one, don't turn into something that is just specials, just limited editions, and then people chase that and you forget about your
The
core
core
line.
business goes
But your
away.
core is there. It's easy. It presents beautifully. You guys did a tremendous job in everything you've done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And it made it. And
Thanks.
importantly,
Yeah.
you obviously know what you're doing. You've either teamed up with the right manufacturer.
Well, we know they
or-
teamed up with the right manufacturer.
Yes.
Because they're using Plasencia in Honduras. And we're huge Plasencia fans. We sell a number of cigars that are manufactured in the Plasencia factories, both in Honduras and in Nicaragua. Crux being one of those, Cavalier being another one. Regis is another one, and obviously the Plasencia brand. So we're big fans of Plasencia because it's about quality with those guys. But a lot of it, we always talk about we do business with brands or with people, not brands. So I think that the thing that impressed me about this group is the objective isn't to see how quick they can sell 1 million cigars. It was, let's just make really good cigars. Let's see where this takes us. Let's do our distribution right. We don't have to go flood every mass merchant and every big box
Are
mover
we
to go sell.
are we the first Dallas retailer?
That's correct. The first and only. And we, honestly, we want to keep it that way. If you guys are okay with that, I mean.
Okay,
Well,
I mean,
yeah,
I'm not going
we
to tell
love
you what to do with
it.
your
I
business,
mean,
but
No.
Brian's
Listen
probably
to Doug,
hitting
listen
me
to Doug.
over here like, dude, you're committed, you're committed. But no, it's true. We unless we can find another fun place like this in Texas,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think so.
they
I've
don't
talked to all
exist.
these people. I mean, not to say that there aren't any. I mean, we haven't identified.
I
but,
would say keep looking.
Yeah.
Keep looking.
Yeah.
Because honestly,
If you find one, let us know. We'd
yeah,
like to-
because there is something to learn all the way through. But yeah, keep looking.
The
And
culture here. I mean, it's. you
You'll
guys
probably
have-
find one.
Sure, I am sure, but maybe not. Or you
Yeah,
put
but
it in
maybe
a-
not. No, what I'm doing is I'm just from a competitive perspective. I'm going. Nah, just keep looking.
Yeah.
Keep looking. We're gonna
Yeah,
keep
sure.
looking. We're gonna keep
Good luck
looking
with that,
prettier.
right? Good luck with that.
the lines that do stay within under our umbrella seem to do very well, and because it's a mutual commitment. We commit to the line when it's just us,
Yeah.
because we realize that you need a certain amount of business out of a market this size. On the flip side, there's a benefit because, folks, when you guys try this cigar, we want you to have to drive past 10 other retailers in order to get here to get it.
Exactly.
And that's been the downfall of a couple lines in our humidor, that there's no reason to drive past 5 other retailers to get here to get the same thing.
You're exactly right.
And those lines have kind of fizzled here. But with lines like Principal, Atabay, Crux, all those, there are a couple other great
Patoro.
retailers in town, Patoro. There's a couple other retailers that have it, but we get behind those, and it just shows mutual support. So we're really excited. The line, tell us a little bit about the line. You got 3 flavors, you have 3 sizes. Tell us a little bit about your blends, wrapper, binder. And remember, we're talking to people that
Don't get in the weeds, Brian. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
That's exactly
the pH level of the binder is.
No, I don't. We don't. It tastes like tobacco, right? That's what our blend master says. Tobacco is tobacco. But no, 3 blends. Connecticut for the it's a lighter cigar, really nice on the palate. This is what we're smoking right now.
Burns.
Well, that's
The burn
on
line on that
That's
is
the Habano right
perfect.
there. Mid-range, really medium-bodied, delicious, fantastic.
Earthiness,
Smooth.
beautiful, smooth.
Very smooth.
I'd like to, yeah.
That's pretty
We've-
impressive.
We've, and it's got, somebody was, I think it was you, you mentioned it has really good structure, and it has 3 different thirds there that some people don't find it, some people do, so it's all obviously very subjective from my, and then we've got the Maduro.
And then the Maduro. It's not a kick in the
Kick in your
huevos.
ass.
Yeah.
You know,
In the
it's-
huevos. You should say that often.
It's like a 7 out of 10 power level
Yeah.
on that. And
So
it's
it's
got
not
that
the
Nicaraguan
overwhelming.
ligero in there. And of course, Plasencia, they do a really good job of reserving some of that tobacco leaf for ours, because it's not easy to source tobacco. I mean, Brian's had to spend a whole
I
lot more
had
time.
to literally, when I'm at the factory, there's a phone call that comes in. We got Maduro to wrapper, so we get in a pickup truck, haul ass to go find it, put it in the pickup truck, and see we get there first, buy it, and bring it in. So it's very limited. He called, the blend master tells me, I don't have any right now. I'm in trouble. I said, well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. So no, it's been
But don't worry,
to
we're
be
committed
honest,
to getting you guys the product you need, right?
No,
I,
and-
I saw Dave a little worried, like, hey man, maybe we're gonna
no,
sell
no,
out.
but-
we're fine with that. But
We-
I think it's something that I saw at the show, and I'd mentioned it on the recap of the show of TPE, was so many manufacturers are just shitting their pants because of how little tobacco is available.
yeah.
And
But you can't cut
they
corners,
see that.
though.
You
You
can't cut
can't
the
cut
corners.
corners.
And I think what people are going to see are the cigars that they've loved from that manufacturer. They're going to taste and go, I
Yes.
think this is different.
They're changing the composition,
right.
the structure. They're changing the wrappers and not telling you. So
Yeah.
we don't want to do that, because you'll try it and say, "Whoa, this is not
No.
the same thing I've been smoking."
We'll wait as long as it's
So-
right.
So
That's the
that's
key.
what we're doing. So that's why we want to be strategic, right? Because we want to be in certain amount of great stores, and that's it.
Mm.
Because we want to provide you. We don't want to run out. We want to be fully stocked, and that's why I go down there and go hustle and negotiate those wrappers.
Sure.
You know.
So last night he was telling me a story when they were in Nicaragua. They were talking about broadleaf, but so they can't say it. So what were they calling it?
So he was calling it Bruce. He says Bruce Lee. So I didn't know what Bruce Lee. I said, is that one?
And I'm smoking the cigar going, it's a karate chop to the throat, this thing.
It's a kick in the balls. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
I'm thinking, okay, I got it. It's Bruce Lee, that's what it is.
Bruce Lee.
That's their way of saying, they can't say broadleaf. This is, they call it Bruce Lee.
The Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. So it's a great name, but no, that's I
You can make it like the fighting cock, like a
Yeah.
like a all samurai out.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny you
Chicken.
mentioned that. The boxes that we were creating for something different, we'll have 2 fighting cocks. And this is like Corojo. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but that's the next. You just read it. I mean,
I
you have a
think-
cock in last time you want to have.
Honestly, I think
gotta
the
have a
next,
fight.
I think the next Boccocock event that we do should have a cockfight.
We're live cockfights.
Dallas or
Yeah. No, it's gonna happen right here.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, we have
That would
concrete floors. We can just
Don't
wipe
tell
out.
anybody. We just won't tell anybody. We're not betting
Tickets are
real
on,
money.
Tickets are on sale now.
And they're expensive.
We're betting cigars, and then we're going to
And
have
straight
and by
cash.
the way, Mark Sharon will have a smoker out back, so the losers will be put to use.
Cox and Q.
That's it.
There it is. I
That's
like
it.
that.
And you wear
Yeah.
your banana costume.
Oh, I'll wear. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna chop it.
I think we put
Yeah, have the twins.
and whatever
stick together.
cock wins, we throw a cat in there with it and see how that works out.
There you
And then
Yeah.
we'll put some. We'll
That's
do
why
some-
I'm a cat kid.
cat.
Yeah, we'll do cat juggling and the whole deal. This will be quite a spectacle.
Yeah.
No, I'm really excited. Very fortunate to have you guys in here. This is a great addition. Just it's felt right the whole
Didn't
process.
it? Yeah.
So here's the thing. We're doing this a little different. This is a limited release. So the cigars are only available last night and today. Seems like an odd business model just to sell it for 2 days.
It's gonna work.
But what we're going to do is after this show, they're going to shoot an ICC University, and we're going to make this so that you've got to actually watch the ICCU to really learn more about these guys and their passion for the cigars. In that, we'll embed a little coupon code, so you'll have an incentive to watch it. But we really need people to understand who they're buying a cigar from and get a chance to meet them. This ICCU is going to be a way to do that. So once that gets done, edited and mixed, then the cigars will be available again. If you're available today, Sean Ratz, guys like that want to fly in here to get them today, they can. These cigars are in that kind of $10 to $12 range, which is a sweet spot for a lot of people. The performance on this cigar is, I mean, as I was showing you, the performance on this cigar is just spectacular, and it's a wonderful cigar.
I'm doing the blend master, like, that's what you have to do every time.
Every time.
43
Don't
minutes.
make me come down there.
43
Tiene
minutes.
que
is
hacer
what he
eso
said.
siempre, Raidel.
Don't make us come down there. We'll stick something in that draw tester, and you're not going to like it.
Darn. Well, with that, gentlemen, welcome to the family.
Gracias.
So glad to have you.
Thank you.
And
Is this a cue to bounce out? Is that what you're?
that's exactly what's
Yeah,
happening.
you have to dance.
Everyone,
out.
give it up for the Boccocock brothers. Yay! Thank you,
Please
fellas.
invite us again. We love it.
Oh,
We love it.
you always,
Anytime.
You always
Thank
have
you,
a
gentlemen.
home.
Anytime.
Oh. Good guys, the Cox.
Those guys they're awesome. You know, they're quiet guys.
Uh-huh.
They're a little bashful, but I think we'll get them out of their shell.
I think so.
Yeah.
In due time.
Yeah.
In due time.
Yep.
A couple more things to run through here. We have events. Start clearing your calendar. October 4th, Hackfest 2.
That's going to be the greatest golf event ever. If it can beat last year's, it'll be the
It will be.
greatest golf.
It's going to be.
It's going to be.
And then
Sponsorship packages will be coming out soon, and that is one that you want to be involved with. Lots of liquor, lots of cigars, lots of tomfoolery, lots of not caring what your score is.
we literally shred your
We'll
scorecard.
the top 10 guys get their scorecard shredded, no matter what. We don't.
Cheat, I don't
it's
care.
not Post a 30 under. Who cares?
Yeah.
We're going to shred your scorecard, and you're going to win nothing and like it.
Yeah, but
But it's a great time.
you're going to be too drunk to taste that chicken anyways.
That's right.
And
That's
then
right.
rolling forward into October, we have October 30th. It's a Saturday. The day before Halloween, we're doing Frakes and Stein. I think this is 4 or 5.
This is our 4th year open. No, it'll be 5, I think.
It'll be 5.
Yeah.
So that is Comics and Heroes.
Yes. And people were texting me wanting to know because they didn't watch the show to see what the unveiling was. But it is comic book characters. Mm-hmm. So it's not just superheroes. Because there's some people that I really don't need to see in spandex.
Right, right.
Skippy, if you're listening to this,
Come full spandex, green suit. That's what we need. So that's going to happen. Look at registration going live here within the next week or so for that. What else?
of course, Cars and Cigars in July. We'll probably do a little get together for my birthday on the 7th.
We might.
Yeah.
We might. We're thinking about
No
it.
big deal.
7th of August, get ready. Actually, it might be like the 6th, which is the first Friday in August.
Yeah, that's fine.
So check it out.
I'm good with that.
Check these things out. This right here is the ST DuPont hooked lighters. ST DuPont lighter, $60.
$69.
$69
Yeah.
for an ST DuPont, and these things are cool as hell. They've got different prints on them.
Different
Real
prints.
simple.
And we got a new accessory. It comes with a little like keychain hook, but there's also like a pocket watch chain.
Okay.
It's just a cool little accessory that you could clip onto your vest, or you could, if you want to get fancy.
Or if you've got Jinkos from the 90s and you're my era, you
Yeah.
can wear Jinkos and then put chain to your wallet and then a chain to your hook lighter.
Oh, that's nice.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So really we got some new stuff in the shop. We got new brands in the shop. We've got cold brew in the shop that's been sitting in a whiskey barrel for a month and a half now.
Yep.
Donuts, there's sugar, there's caffeine, there's cigars. The Boccocock brothers are here. Their new cigars are here. It's basically the perfect day.
This is the perfect day. So come in and join us. And
What else are you gonna do?
that's right. Other than sit and wait for Tuesday nights at about 7:30, it's been creeping more towards 8 o'clock. Our Cigars 101 has morphed into a 101 and just cigar talk.
It's just cigar talk, and I think this week we're going to do something a little bit unique. So we're going to need about 3 volunteers this week, and the volunteers will come in, and we're going to peel the labels off of some cigars, and we're going to smoke them, and we're going to talk about them. And it's particularly for guys that are newbies. And our Cigar Newbies page, by the way, is blowing up. But if you're new to cigars and you just want to watch people smoke a cigar for the first time and talk through it, guided, I mean, we can answer questions, but sophisticated palates, not sophisticated palates.
Yep.
But we're going to just sit around and talk about a cigar, and then after about a half hour, 45 minutes, we'll disclose what it is. So excited about that. And then one other thing that came, I saw somebody brought up a website. Once we release this cigar, the Boccocock Brothers stuff will be on our e-com site.
That is correct. That is correct. So look at that later next week. But better yet, you still have a number of hours to get into the shop and buy it yourself. So
Yep.
if that's the case, then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So
Perfect Saturday.
great Saturday. Good job, Pop.
You were stellar today.
We will talk